everybody. Once again, starting off the day with the couch stretch. Today I decided to sleep all the way through the night and wake up before the kids got up, as you can see by daylight coming through the window. Today stretching felt really good, felt really refreshed after getting a full night's rest. I don't think I'm going to need it very often. I think once a week would probably be good. It's very nice to have a full night's rest, but at the same time, it's not needed. So it's very interesting. I would think that I would want full rest regularly, but I'm beginning to realize that I don't really need full rest. In order to thrive, I need naps to thrive. Anyways, moving on to hamstrings. I look to be getting quite a bit deeper than I was the previous days. We'll see how that reflects with my swings. I do have arching in the thoracic, which needs to be addressed to truly maximize the hamstring flexibility, mobility. And sitting on my toes, you can, I don't know, probably not zooming in on my toes, but they are already gaining more range of motion than they have previously. So I'm quite happy with that. Moving on to my glutes. I noticed that my right side really had zero tightness, but my left side had major tightness again. I'm also realizing that I need to focus more on the hip hinge while going into this motion. I think I'm rounding my back a little too much and I could get more out of it if I hinge my hips. Did some butterflies, noticing now that I'm far more elevated on my left side than I am on my right. I'm going to have to look into how to better manage both sides. Going into stretching my hands for the day. I'm really focusing here on trying to get my shoulders to be in line, to have my scapula engaged, and really try to be one unit while doing these circles. I have not been doing a good job of it the last couple of days, so today I really decided to focus on it, and it seems to have made a major improvement. Overall, my fingers are feeling very good. I've already gained what seems like 2 to 3 degree increase in the amount of mobility my fingers have specifically. Leading up to this, I could bend my fingers back maybe 1 degree, and now just sitting here I can do probably 4 or 5 degrees in total. Ultimate goal is to get up to 90 degree bend so that I have full use of my hands, which in my mind will get my shoulders to the point where they are always in line with each other, which will directly translate to being able to do higher training, such as planche push-up or handstand push-up, as I've mentioned in the past. But just to be able to do handstands properly and have gymnast level alignment, I'm going to need to have the elite level of mobility in my hands and in my wrists. So today it looks like I spent probably 4 minutes in total time doing my wrists and my fingers. You get what you put in, and I'm putting in a high level of effort into my hands to get them to where I need them to be, because I eventually want to get back into bodyweight exercises, and I cannot do that with longevity in mind if I do not have the required mobility. Today I decided to do 2 sets of middle splits, as you'll see. The first set I did not get nearly as low as I wanted. I've been doing some PNF stretching, which is when you stop where you are depth-wise and you flex all of your muscles and you hold yourself there, and then you stay in that flexed position for about 2 seconds, and then you release and you're able to go a little bit deeper, and then you flex and you hold really tight for a couple seconds, and then you do it again. And notice that the second time I went into the stretch, I am considerably lower, and that's just entering into the stretch. So I know that if I continue to do this style of training, I'm going to need to have multiple sets to truly make gains on a daily basis. Here my chest was not activated, and my lat was not wanting to activate at the same time as my chest, and it caused me to need to activate them before I could do the internal rotations with the kettlebell. With that being said, my chest is now very turned on and is active even just sitting here. So I know that whenever I wake up and I have some kind of disconnect in my elbow, it will be wise to activate my chest, my lat, and my triceps. Moving on to swings for the day, I lowered the rest time from 50 seconds down to 40 seconds, so now it's 40 seconds on, 40 seconds off. I would like to get to the point where I can do 100 swings in 5 minutes, which would be 20 swings per minute on the minute, which is, I think, very doable. If I was going non-stop, I could probably do it in 4 minutes, but I like the concept of being able to do them in 5 minutes in total, to be able to have rest after each one, just to put myself back into a advantageous position when doing the exercise. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.